So now we're going to set up a frog enclosure using Critter's Crumble. Now remember, frogs like moisture and water in their enclosure, like newts and salamanders. The great thing about Critter's Crumble is it comes out of the bag moist, which frogs like, and you can go along and place about that much on the bottom of the enclosure. Now frogs like to climb, and it's always important to make sure you put a perch in so they can get up and they can climb around, and also they can get nice and warm underneath their light. Put in some silk plants or some real plants that can be placed in there. A fresh water bowl can be placed in as well. And remember to check your water bowls every day for fresh water. And frogs have wet skin, so it's really vitally important that you go along and provide them with a water feature where there's fresh water in there all the time as well. It's really important when you handle green tree frogs and newts and salamanders that you wet your hands first, because their skin's actually wet, and if you touch them with your hands you can actually put your oils and fats onto their skin, which can make them sick, so it's important to remember that. And here goes Freddo into his new frog home. Now the other thing to remember, frogs are actually cold-blooded as well, so don't forget to give them a heat source. For anybody who knows about frogs, their droppings can be really quite smelly. The beauty of Critter's Crumble, and it has a fantastic ability to actually absorb and be an odour reader for the frog's droppings. Now, if frogs do a dropping in the enclosure, what you need to do is to remove the droppings is actually use a spoon, or make sure you wear gloves, put it into the container, and then you can remove it. Now, the best part about Critter's Crumble, it's all natural. You can recycle it, so when you finish with it, you can actually put it into the veggie garden, or you can put it in the compost or on the lawn.